People, this first episode Q&A of BodyFanatics. Said by King Gemini himself. We here starting off somewhat of an amateur situation for bodybuilders or anybody that willing to get fit for themselves, and yeah, basically just to give that advice and that little experience for the journey that you're gonna take when it comes to your body, and that physique you want to gain and accept into your life. So this is a moment where you need to just calm down, calm down, take a minute, and accept the gains into your body that we about to help you receive. Anyways,
so this is what we plan to do. This real series vibe, we want to talk about a little bit of our motivation, what we went through our past physical year. You know what I mean? We both came from a place where we wanted to start getting fitter. We really wanted to start pushing weight and our physiques and start building a certain body type. We really focused on how we started eating, how we started training, do a lot of research, and really started at home, to tell you the truth, before we even walked into a gym. We used to be on FaceTime and doing all those insanity videos and things. We went all those things, so we insanity graduated. We never taped at that time because nobody wanted to see no guys breathing heavy and passing out, right? So we said we wasn't going to do that. But this time around, after the real good results that we get, we amateurs, like we said, you know, we ain't doing this juicing, or like they call it, you know what I mean, taking no steroids. No, we straight up drinking eggs like you'll see him do all the time, or me just start doing it because I don't like the way eggs taste. So we just wanted to show out you guys, you feel me, that no matter how you do, you can start small and get good results, you feel me?
And big.
Stupid. See? So we're gonna start off with what motivates us.
Yeah, the full motivation for me actually came from yeah, basically seeing most of the people I know, people I don't know, that actually from before was slim, and you know, in those times growing up, you know, you all seen them slim, skinny, the good looking group. I was the kid in the back, yeah, the fat boy, you know. I wasn't really oversized, plus size, but I had weight, I had that chubby look, I had that feeling. And then getting older, you know, most people who were slim nowadays, they just out of proportion. It hit me to my chest, you know, that I can't see myself turning out that way. It just ain't right. It ain't fun. And I was a frequent drinker, cases of beers, and beers was my best friend, you know, hand in hand. And at a certain point, I just like, okay, cut it out, stop drinking, went in to start running, you know, burning that fat, and building up from there. It's just because I couldn't see myself ending in that, you know, that plus size thing, that overweight thing, for no good reason. You know, I have the time, why not put in the time? And that's the thing where it also consists of the time you think you don't have for the gym, for working out, is exactly the time you have, because it's the same way you sit down to go on the internet, go on your phone, do all of those kind of things. It's the same time you have to dedicate to going into the gym. Yep. To get this thing, you know, it's a real thing. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So from there, I just actually, you know, click on the switch, get this thing done, start it off, and then yeah.
Like he's saying, he was in the back, dog. I was one of those shy boys. If you're not really talking that much, just keeping it cool, you know. Other than that, what really started me is, I remember this one time I was came up to my apartment, dog, and I was walking up the stairs, and I reached up the stairs, dog, and I was panting heavily. I mean, my chest burning, everything. And I live on the 3rd floor. You know what I mean? I live on the 3rd floor. So when I reach up, I say, hey, I gotta really have to start doing something. I remember one time bending down trying to tie my shoes. My belly was so big, dog, I couldn't breathe. I had to like stop, tie one shoe and stop, and then catch my breath, like, hold on, I'm coming.
Dive.
Breathe. Okay, bam, dive. Start tying my other shoe, dude. And then I said, nah, I can't have that no more. I can't have, put a change to that, put a stop to all that negative stuff, and really start focusing. So the main thing I want anybody to take away from this is focus. Yeah. You gotta focus, because it's going to be very difficult depending on where you're coming from. If you don't have that background, like Sil just said, if you don't have that background of already being physically active, you know what I mean, you're more of a laid back dude, you know what I mean, you got like a laid back approach to fitness. Okay, that's good, we like that, but we're gonna have to step up that game a little bit. Yeah. So
that's where we come in, you know, to show that extra motivation, because in the switch for us is already clicked on, where that drive is started, where this is the lifestyle we want to live. This is what we into. This is our thing. So even though it mightn't be your lifestyle, that's what you want to be now, but just a little bit of help in the information on that side of it, we will give that. And you know, be there for you for that journey. You know, a question, it doesn't kill to ask a question, to get the information to get this thing done, because we've done a bit of research. Like, we still amateurs compared to seasoned vets, you know. But the point is, we're showing the initiative because we're willing to help those other amateurs that are a little behind us to bring them up. You understand me? To bring them up into that kind of thing. So why not?
Easy.
Why not? I always say that. Why not? What other excuse can you give yourself or anybody?
See?
Why not?
Like I said, when we started, we both of us started in a different way. You understand? I really started to focus on metabolism and how food helps you in that aspect where you think you're eating good, but you don't really know what eating good is. You know what I mean? So that's where I started. He started more lifting weights, push-ups, and all those things at one time.
No, that was no weights. Body.
Yeah, sorry, body weight. Body weight.
Your own body weight.
Okay, now you get your chance to talk. Hold on. So he started more on that body weight, and then was doing his push-ups and doing his. He's saying that that few minutes, that 30 minutes, you just do something. You building up your body for the next time. You feel me? You're building up your body for the next time.
Once you get that jump start, you go to go.
You keep going. You know what I mean?
Your body understands. Okay, this is the road we're taking. The initiative, mind, body connection.
That's the real. No matter if you come out of the gym after a while being away and you go back in and you start pushing the same weight you was when you left, your body's going to remember what it needed, the strength you needed to do that, and it's going to give it back to you tenfold.
Goes on straight autopilot. So you know, so just like this, what we said from the beginning, we just here for this Q&A for you to bring your questions and you get your answers.
For sure.
You know, pick up a few questions from the lineup that comes, and then bam, we give our answers on all of those.
Whatever you want to know, whatever you want to talk about, is cool. We right here.
It's just and
if we here, we in the gym.
So we in the gym getting this thing. You know, it's simply as that. But we will be there for you guys. You know.
Looking good.
Next time, peace out.